Hey, what's up, guys? It's your favorite Minecraft YouTuber, and today I'm trying something a little bit more, I don't know, hopefully interesting for you guys. So Bhope actually made a video about it quite a while ago, and it was horrible. It was horrible. He was just explaining something he doesn't really know anything about, and so does the video look. And it's not just my point of view. If you just look into the comments, you can actually see how horrible the viewers actually appreciate it or not appreciate it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still sick, so if I cough a little bit, well then, sucks for you, I guess. So we're gonna start here first. Just beforehand, I'm gonna explain you that really quick. Something that we will need later to make sense for you guys that don't know about what backtracking is and all this other related stuff. This is not backtracking. I'm just gonna explain you. Basically, it's called lower body jaw. And basically, what it is your legs kind of move with your body, but not instantly. So if you pay attention here, if I move my mouse left and right just a little bit, then my legs are not updating. Can you see that? Now it actually updated. So there's a 35 degrees difference that you can, in which range you can move around. So if right here, this position would be 0, I don't know what exactly it is right now, I'm just guessing, then we could go 35 degrees to this side and 35 to this. I don't know how much 35 is, probably something like that, without it updating. Now, why is this important? It's gonna be useful for you to resolve somebody. It's not so much useful nowadays because there's a lot of ways to actually get around that shit, but it's still gonna be a valuable solution in some situations. For you guys, it's probably not very important because you're either a guy that already knows how to do all this kind of bullshit because you can code and you look into stuff and you look around on cheats and you can actually read, or you're just a guy that buys cheats and you don't really care really about it. Maybe you just want to know what it is and what it could be used for, but long story short is you don't need much more details about it. Basically, when you're faking angles, your head is over here, your fake head is over here, so other people are gonna see it here, but actually your head is over here. If it's static, then your legs are still gonna be pointing towards your real head, towards your real head position, while your head is actually the other way, or whatever way it is. So for that, it's gonna be it's just one way of kind of resolving. The update rate on is very slow, so if I just turn around, it takes a while till it actually updates. So it's not really that good, and that's when the backtracking part kicks in. Because if it only updates once every second or something, what you're gonna notice is that you can shoot at it for one tick. It updates, and then you have something like 64 plus a little bit ticks where nothing updates, right? Hold on, I need something to drink here. And then you have nothing to shoot at. You could just brute force him and guess where he's actually looking at, and that's fucking bullshit, let's be honest. And then comes the backtracking part into play. Now, let me switch over here. I already started making something. This is what we're gonna look at. I don't know what this is. So let's just go back here. Right. So this is a wall on our right. Let's imagine here. I'm gonna make. I cannot do that. So this here on our right is a wall. Imagine on long. That's too long. You're on CT ramp or something, and we're looking down towards pit. Back here is this house or whatever it is on the end of where pit is. and like double doors is over here to the right. And now imagine a guy just pops out. He's like, "What's up, motherfucker?" He's just like, he just runs out. But he doesn't see you because he's playing on a 400 by 200 resolution, 2 by 1 monitor. He doesn't see shit. He's probably even in VR, so he doesn't even, he sees even less. Let's be honest here. You can't see shit in those VR fucking glasses. So he's right there. Let's actually go up to the guy that I just made, because he's the guy that is going to represent our current one. Here is the current guy. The green guy is the current person. So that is the one that is actually being transmitted to us. Now, he's right here. Everything is good, right? We can see him. That's just what you always see. You see a guy, he comes around the corner. This is one tick, it's like one frame. But it's a tick, it's something slightly different than a frame. Now he comes out, and you see him, but you don't shoot at him. In this scenario, we're not going to shoot at him first. So he comes out, and the cheat would record his position. You can see him right there, and it takes the position, his movement speed, his velocity, all this crap, the direction and whatnot. It's really up to you what you're recording. And he records that for this time. So let's say it's the tick 1000, for example. Now it's tick 1001, and he actually moved to over here, right? Now you would still see him only at this position, right? But your cheat, because you actually recorded it, can still see the old position, right? He still knows about it. That was a little bit far actually with the green one here. So he's actually right over here, and then we just continue on. He keeps moving, he keeps moving, and we keep recording. Tuck, 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 tuck. We just record all of them, right? And then the green one is again the current one, the one we actually see right now. And basically, as I said, in game, that's basically what you normally would see. The guy's over here, and you would also, the only chance you could have to kill him would be to actually shoot at that spot. So if this is your crosshair, I know it's a little bit big, but to kill him, you would actually have to be here, right? Now, if you're actually shit at the game, like me and everyone else that's cheating, your crosshair is going to be like here, or still here because you're sleeping. Or you're actually one of the super fast guys, and your crosshair is already here because you're trying to overcompensate him and then wait till he runs in, and then he decides to turn around and run back again, and you're fucking overcompensating it. He tries to run back again, and all this fucking bullshit because it happens all the time, right? Really annoying. I know. That's why backtracking is so awesome. Gonna tell you in a second. Now, as I said, we have all the records here. Everything's good. Right, just gonna let me do this. So now with backtracking, we have all these positions, and we have all these records, and everything is its own unique tick, right? There's no point in recording one tick 5 times, because it's always gonna have the same information. It's like an update, it's like something like Discord. You can read the fucking messages 200 times, the messages are still gonna be the same if nobody said anything. Oh my god. And then basically, if your crosshair was here, you would shoot. He's here, completely useless. You're not gonna hit. But with the power of backtracking, you can theoretically just put him here. Just put him right there. He's not actually there, because on his game, he's still up here. But the server is gonna say, oh wait, you actually see him back there? Well, then you must actually have hit him. So basically it's lag compensation. For example, if I'm playing with Vixes and he has 160 ping, and I see this guy here already, Then I see this guy here already, and Vexus kills him. When he dies over here. That's just because Vexus is seeing something delayed, but he still can kill him. I need a break. Be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. I had to get a cigarette. My throat was dying. So I hope I can continue on because I forgot where I actually stopped. So I'm just gonna hop in and hope it actually is gonna work. So if your crosshair is here and you would want to backtrack to that position because you're legit cheating, then basically you just tell the server that you're shooting at this tick, the one that has been previously recorded by you. And then, well, the server is just gonna say, alright, man, thanks for letting me know he's dead. And then, you basically, actually, hold on, I just made this guy here. This is our target guy. Boom. This is our target, the blue one. And then, boom, he's dead. Because the server thinks, oh, he actually is there. Even though the green one is the one where he's actually at for you. And then the guy is, either hit or dead or whatever, whatever, right? Now, this is all cool and shit, right? So basically, what you also could do, I'm just gonna add this here real quick before stopping this legit cheating. Basically, you could move your crosshair everywhere. You could do this dynamically. You could take the last, you could take the first, you can even take the current one, the normal one, where he's actually at. You can take everything. You can just actually you could even be over here and take the one that's closest to your crosshair, this guy here, and still shoot him. Like just go here. Oh, this guy's closest. We're gonna just shoot him in the dick. Even though he's actually here. There's a lot of possibilities. So for legit cheating, you can do a lot of stuff. You can also then add aimbot or silent aim, whatever you want to do, and then just make this extra super overpowered, if you want to say. So why can I not delete this? Huh? Because it's this guy. So if I was to make this a small crosshair like so, then you could just put this right here. Oh, that's some high graphic shit. Now let's say you're up here with the crosshair just on the edge of his head, and at the center somewhere here. You could still take his head. Hold on, just gonna make sure we have the perfect target, the target selected here, so you guys can actually imagine this a little bit better. So you're on the edge of his head, and then you could just go to the center of his head or whatever, right? And instead of actually having to flick all the way up here, like that, bam, huge flick, you just flick a little bit down. It's not very significant. It's like very, very little adjustment. You don't even need to go that far. Just smooth it a little bit, just go half the distance, just like that. Who knows? It's so small, it's a small adjustment. Here it's huge, right? And then you smooth it, and you just go here one tick, and then he keeps going, right? He keeps moving, and then next tick you're actually here, right? Because you're still smoothing the shit. He keeps moving. Your crosshair is kind of lagging behind, right? Always like that. Fucking horrible smoothing. And then eventually you're gonna kill him. Fucking sucks. Instead you can just take this backtrack position. This is not gonna move, it's fucking history. Shoot it, boom. Right. So that's that part. Now before we continue to the more important hack related shit, what Biob didn't say is the time frame. How long does this work? Can you do this 10 minutes, 2 games? You can backtrack the guy and kill him in the next match. Can you do it for the whole round? Can you do it for half the round? Can you, how long does it work? Well, basically, very simple. It's about 200 milliseconds, so 0.2 seconds from the current position. So this series is current position, and imagine this here is actually the end, then you have 200 milliseconds approximate. There is an exploit where you can kind of increase that window, but it's gonna lag you, and then you're actually just having a huge ping, and fucking horrible. Ignore it. Just ignore it. It's really horrible. It's not really practical. So personally, it's fucking shit. I wouldn't even mention it, but then if I don't mention it, people are gonna be like, but Master Loser, you can actually backtrack 1 second, dude. Fucking crap. It's crap. It's useless, okay? It's not good in legit. It's not good in hack v hack. It's absolutely horrible. It's maybe only good if you're playing Silver 2 and people can't even hit you and they're right in front of your fucking face. Then maybe it's gonna be good. But who the fuck plays there, dude? Not even if I want to play there, I could play there because... Jesus. Okay? So now more important, hack v hack. So what's hack v hack? Everyone knows what hack v hack is. It's basically when one guy is cheating and another guy is cheating, and basically it's a cheat versus cheat scenario where one guy is trying to win against somebody else that is cheating, and both are trying to do the worst for the other. So you try to hide your head from that guy, he tries to hide his head from you, and you kind of try to kill each other and end up aiming because your cheat is shit. But realistically speaking, you could abuse backtracking, you know. Backtracking in hack v hack is not as useful, or you're not going to use it the same way you're using it for legit cheating, because your crosshair is basically never on the guy. Like seriously, how often have you tried to put your crosshair on somebody in a hack v hack? You're not even clicking, you know. Why the fuck would you put your crosshair on him? It doesn't matter. So target selection based on FOV is completely useless. Like for the ticks, you know, the ones you're gonna backtrack. So basically what you want to do is, usually you personally what I did in the past is, the best basically is to take the newest, you know. Always take the one that is the newest version you actually have. So let's say this guy was actually moving to the right, like here. So he moves like this, blah 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 blah. Well, I don't know what is lagging. Then he moves into the wall and is gone now. Then you cannot shoot at him anymore because he's gone, right? But you still have the previous records. And if you take the newest one, you have the longest range of time where you actually can shoot at him in the past. So you shoot at the first tick, right? Then he keeps going further down, right? You maybe hit him. You maybe don't headshot him, but you hit him. Or maybe you just shoot through the wall, through the door or something, and you do a very little amount of damage, but you still damage him. By that time, you know, the old ones are already invalid. They're too old, so you remove them automatically. But the newest one, the one that is for us the newest, is actually still a valuable choice, right? So we keep shooting at that. You can shoot at it constantly, you know. As long as it's valid in that time frame, you can shoot at it, right? So you shoot at it, 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 and now boom, now it's gone, you know. You could get like 2 shots off or 3, I don't know, depends on your gun. So shooting at the what is this? Shooting at, where is it now? Fuck me. Right. So shooting at the newest is always good. For example, when somebody's in the air and you don't want to guess their fucking head, you just beam them in the air, for example. Taking the newest is a very good choice, because there's no benefit of shooting the oldest in you know, anyways, other than maybe pissing him off because he gets teleported back fuccan far. Now, but what about resolving, you know? That's basically what I'm doing mainly in backtracking, is I'm using it to resolve people, or to get an advantage of their disability to play the game appropriately. Now imagine this wasn't actually movement, but actually standing still. They're just standing all in one place, but then you cannot see the other records, which would be really useless for this demonstration. Imagine they're all standing, he's always standing in the same spot, but obviously he keeps still updating every tick because, you know, he's still being networked. And then at some point, as we said earlier, lower body updates only like every 1.1 second when he's standing still. And then at some point, his end time is shit, you know, and it actually updates, right? And this would be right here, you know? And we actually have that record. So we do a simple check if it updated. And then we can shoot at this, you know? We shoot, boom. At this point here, the newest record, he's already hiding his head, you know? His head is completely, we don't know where it is. So we're shooting at this, right? And then it goes back in time, right? We have a new record, It's still the same tick, right? But in this demonstration, it's getting older and older. You know, the information is older, that's why I'm moving it to the right here. So it's getting older and older, but we still have that record. Older and older and older and older. We can still shoot at it, boom. You know? And that's how I get the easy tips, you know, because you can get that super easy, can backtrack that very easily. Sometimes they just move a tiny bit, their fake walk fucks up for a second, BAM! I already headshot to this cunt. And they're already mad in chat, you know, oh, you motherfucker exited this shit. You can also do more stuff than just backtracking lower body update, but that is a very solid way. It is a very shitty, solid way. It works shit, but it does work. So it's a very easy way to exploit that. And, well, I don't know, I think that's basically everything about backtracking. I don't know what else there is. Well, there's one more thing that Bhob actually said, was very ridiculous when I heard that. Basically, Bhob said that it looks legit on Overwatch, which is true. It looks legit on Overwatch, if you're not using any sort of aimbot or so. It looks legit, no doubt about that, because it's just gonna look normal. But then, shortly after that, he said something like, well, actually, let's just check in what Bhob says. Bhob, Backtrack Explained. Oh, here.
That dies when they are behind a wall. That means it's because not that many people knows about backtracking. And if you ever see a streamer that dies when they are behind a wall, that means the enemy team is cheating, that one of them have backtracking.
Okay, so what he said, if you couldn't fucking understand him, what he says is, if you watch a streamer and that streamer dies behind the wall, then somebody's cheating in the enemy team, because according to Bhob, then the enemy is backtracking. That's bullshit. If somebody just has a high ping, 120, something like that, then that's it, you know. He just has a high ping. It's gonna be, it's exactly the same result. If one has a high ping, same result as somebody that is backtracking. It's exactly the same. It's like backtracking is using that exploit, this huge range, to actually backtrack, you know. So, not necessarily if you see anyone dying behind a wall, if you die yourself behind a wall, you know, you didn't get backtracked. The guy probably just has a high ping or something. I mean, maybe you got backtracked, but, you know, what are the chances? Like, I can't even remember if anyone fucking cheats in this game. Well, I'm very sorry for this lengthy video, but I recorded that a couple of times. See, I think one round in this map is actually 60 minutes or so. Now it's at 10 minutes and something. So, yeah, that took me quite a while to actually record. And my fucking voice is dying all the time. I hate it. Guys, I wish I was not sick. I hope the coughing wasn't too annoying for you guys. Quite a lengthy video. Hope you guys enjoyed it anyways. Hope you guys learned something. Maybe you understand your page sheet now a little bit better. And how to use it and why to use it. or to use it at all, and what the whole point of this garbage is. I wish you a nice day. I'm out. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette because my throat is killing myself. Bye. Oh, by the way, before somebody makes fun of me, yeah, I got banned. I got banned after the last Hack v Hack Prime. I got overwatched. Oh, which was not very surprising. Manual ban. Yeah, I got manual ban right there, dude. You know, happens if you Hack v Hack in Prime against some shitheads that like to report. But you know, some humans, they just have no balls. You know, can't just have fun. Well, wish you guys a nice day. See you guys for the next stream.